Good morning, everyone. Thanks very much, Darla, for the introduction, and congratulations to the Chamber of Commerce for the growth that you're experiencing in our community as well. It's great that interest is peaking in that organization, and we're seeing elections and people that are putting their name forwards because they want to get involved instead of having to beg for people to get involved. So it's nice to see trends like that changing, not just with the Chamber of Commerce, but with lots of organizations in our community. Obviously, I want to thank the Chamber for organizing today's event, and I want to thank all of you for coming out this morning. I want to start by apologizing. I'm a little bit congested this morning. It seems like I am every time this year when I give this speech, so just bear with me if I got to sneak away and grab some water. But to begin with, I want to take the opportunity to reflect on 2014, which was obviously a year that saw us celebrate a very significant milestone when we commemorated our centennial with a number of extraordinary events in our 100th year as a city. The three official centennial events, the Honoring the Past extravaganza, the Centennial Homecoming, and the Light of the Future, were extremely well attended by our residents, former residents, and many out-of-town visitors, creating a noticeable buzz in our city. What really stood out to me was the number of volunteers, corporate sponsors, organizational partnerships, and proud residents that were vital to the success of these memorable events that captured the past, present, and future spirit of our city. I'm incredibly grateful to the entire community for an amazing centennial year. Adding to our centennial celebrations last year was a very special royal visit from Prince Edward, the Earl of Wessex. We were honored to welcome His Royal Highness to our community, and I was fortunate to have the opportunity to speak with the Prince. He pointed out just how impressed he was with Swift Current, how amazing our schools were on the tour that he had, and how impressed he was with the partnership to create the facilities that we have and that we're working towards. Now, for me, this job is always about perspective, and for His Royal Highness and his team, who literally travel the world, to be so impressed by what's happening right here in Swift Current is something that our community should be proud of. When we're able to leave such a great impression on any visitor, it really serves as a reminder of just how fortunate we are in Swift Current. We have beautiful park space, first-rate facilities, 2 golf courses, exciting local sports teams, a thriving arts and cultural scene, growing ethnic diversity, a rapidly developing regional college, new healthcare facilities, schools built on powerful partnerships, and so much more. 2014 was also notable for Swift Current in terms of our continued growth and development. Our vision of 25 by 25 remains steady, and we are very encouraged by the results that we enjoyed last year. And of course, using the same metric that the provincial government uses for population, which is health cards, we're right around 18,000 strong. Now, one trend that really jumps out is per capita spending value of construction permits, which gives us a clear picture of how our community as a whole is investing in growth compared to our provincial counterparts. Based on the total value of residential, commercial, and institutional building permits in 2014, Swift Current's Swift Current's total building investment per capita was greater than any of the other 7 Saskatchewan municipalities our size or larger, validating our long-held belief that we are a progressive community that's on the move. Furthermore, 2014 was our 3rd best year in our history based on the total value of construction permits reaching $68.9 million. We have enjoyed record-setting construction numbers since 2011, accounting for $250 million in total permits issued and over $500 million since 2004, which more than doubled the total construction for the previous quarter of a century. Highlighting our year in construction was the opening of the Cole Centennial School and the All Saints Catholic School this past September, providing our community with new state-of-the-art facilities that will provide first-class education to elementary-age students for years to come. This joint facility is a result of a progressive partnership between the Catholic and public school boards and stands as a great example of the power of collaboration. The power of partnership is a foundation upon which we can reach greater heights, and we continue to seek these valuable relationships with other municipalities, other levels of government, investors, businesses and corporations, and with our own residents. When we are able to work together to achieve our dreams, we become partners in progress, and we all win. Another significant milestone was reached when sod was turned on the site of the new 225-bed long-term care facility that will be opening in 2016. Now, it's no secret that our 3 existing long-term care facilities have reached their lifespans, and while they have served our region well for many years, the opening of a new cutting-edge facility to provide this level of care was absolutely necessary to allow for the continued health and well-being of our seniors. An incredible amount of work has gone into cultivating this partnership in order to see this vital project move forward, and I'm very appreciative of our long-term care partners for coming together to deliver this investment for those in our region who require the highest levels of care in a home-like setting. It's also really worth celebrating that in an unprecedented show of solidarity with the City of Swift Current and the RMs of Swift Current, Excelsior, Sass Landing, Riverside, Webb, Lac Pelche, and Cooley, we are all standing shoulder to shoulder as equal and full per capita funding partners, and will continue working together to ensure that other regional partners invest in this vital project. But success through partnership doesn't stop there. Moving into its 5th year, our partnership with the Swift Current Farmers Market Association has seen the rapid growth of downtown's Market Square, an event that began as a small marketplace in year 1, has now grown into a can't-miss summer Saturday tradition, with growing attendance and increasing demand for vendor space. Last year's announcement of a new partnership with the Elmwood Golf and Country Club will see a major renovation of the golf course, providing our city with a Les Ferber-designed championship course and a residential development previously only available in other communities. Neither of these projects would move forward individually, but together Swift Current will now boast a golf course that is designed by a world-renowned golf architect and arguably have the nicest residential golf community in the province, at prices that are the same or less than standard residential lots in other Saskatchewan cities. In partnership with the Saskatchewan Abilities Council, an organization that is also celebrating 50 years of dedicated service to this community in 2015, we will be launching a new and improved public transit system in Swift Current in early April. Ultimately, we will be able to offer our residents more efficient, reliable, and timely service to help folks get to their jobs and appointments and have more convenient access to amenities within our community. A partnership with the Chinook and Holy Trinity School Divisions also brought Swift Current a second accessible playground that will be enjoyed by children of all ages and all abilities for years to come. We are fortunate in Swift Current to be home to roughly 350 acres of park space, including 16 active parks, 12 passive parks, 22 athletic fields, and our Community Service Division continues to work to add new features such as the outdoor fitness equipment at the Elmwood Park, all the while keeping our expansive green space absolutely beautiful year-round. It's truly a gem in our community. Of course, growth is vital to our business community, and we continue to work with the Business Retention and Expansion Committee, a valuable initiative based on a partnership we share with the Chamber of Commerce, the arm of Swift Current, the Downtown Business Association, Community Futures, Great Plains College, and Tourism. This initiative was spearheaded with the knowledge that our business community is a key driving force behind our economy, and with our RE partners, we are determined to see local business thrive. In the spring, the BRE Group conducted a survey of local business to gather their feedback on what works in our community and what we can do better, and we were thrilled to have over 140 businesses provide us with valuable information that we can use to deliver on our strategic objective of taking care of business. In the fall, we were presented with a thorough analysis of our economic strengths by SAS Trends Monitor, a leading independent provincial analyst. The economic systems analysis, which compared the 8 major urban centers in our province on their ability to support business development and growth, indicated that Swift Current is performing as well as or better than other Saskatchewan cities our size or larger. In fact, we ranked number 1 in terms of quality of life indicators. We ranked very well in terms of capital accessibility, investment income, and home ownership. We were highly ranked in terms of municipal investment in recreation and institutional building permits, in employment rates for both adults and youth. We maintain one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, and again, confirmed by another third party, compared to other provincial cities, we boast very low commercial, industrial, and residential property taxes. The fact is that we are performing exceptionally well based on the key economic growth indicators, which really validates the efforts we are making to attract new residents, businesses, and investors to our community. We will continue to work with our business community, understanding that you are a key partner in Swift Current's progress. Taking care of business means nurturing our partnership with Swift Current's existing enterprises, all the while opening our minds and doors to new businesses and investment. We will build on today's strengths, always aiming higher in our pursuit of tomorrow. Also vital to our continued progress is our ability to provide Swift Current with efficient, reliable services on a daily basis. Operational balance is all about delivering services that uphold our quality of life while keeping the cost to do so at a minimum. Last year saw renewed efforts to find efficiencies in our provision of these services. For example, during the winter of 2013 and 14, we began a reconfiguration of our snow removal operations, allowing us to shorten the time it takes for a complete removal cycle from 3 weeks down to 1 week. This newfound efficiency came at no additional cost and is a prime example of the approach we will take with all of our services moving forward. We enjoyed similar success with the rollout of our new Smart Cart curbside waste collection system, which greatly enhanced our ability to provide residential solid waste pickup in a more efficient fashion. The end result will see fewer interruptions to scheduled pickups than with our previous system, and it will allow us to track pickups, creating a much more efficient and cost-effective service. Simply put, our 2015 operational plan is to do more with less, providing the mix of services that our residents and business owners want in a cost-effective fashion. Like operational efficiency, infrastructure is fundamental to the health of our community. It acts as a catalyst for growth, and in recent years, we've made a number of sound investments in vital infrastructure, all of which have a lasting and positive impact on our quality of life for years to come. We're committed to continued assessment and management of our infrastructure, always taking a long-term view of the big picture to help us develop and implement a responsible plan that will see well-timed investments in the project that contribute to the city's enduring health. Our strategic objective of having our house in order means that each investment we make will be carefully scrutinized and assessed to ensure that it fits within our strategic goals and objectives, that it is financially prudent, that all potential funding sources have been explored, and that it will have a lasting benefit to our community. These investments act as the foundation for sustainable growth, fueling business and industry, enhancing opportunity, and encouraging progress. Thinking back on all that we accomplished and celebrated in 2014, I realized just how much momentum we were able to generate, and it gives me a great deal of optimism for today and for our future. 2015 marks year 2 of our 3-year strategic plan, the next 100 years, and we will remain steadfast in our commitment to progressive and sustainable growth to our vision of a city with 25,000 residents. We will continue to work diligently to attract new residents, businesses, organizations, and investors to our community to live, work, invest, and play, knowing that we have partners in progress to help spread the message that we welcome with open arms any new community partners who share our values and our dreams. Furthermore, as community partners, it is incumbent upon each of us to embrace progress in the name of ensuring a bright future, not only for us, but for our children. Our hopes and dreams for future generations surely include an unparalleled quality of life and an abundance of opportunities in a home that they can be proud of. The bottom line is that sustainable growth brings about economic, social, and cultural prosperity for all of us, and our community deserves it. That's why I have no doubt that 2015 will be an exciting year in Swift Current, as we once again get ready to welcome the world in 2016 and begin new traditions with the start of the CCA Finals Rodeo. Refreshed and invigorated following a year of centennial celebrations, 2015 marks the beginning of a new century for our city. That's why Council, Administration, and our team of dedicated professionals will continue to bring first-rate services to deliver crucial projects with renewed enthusiasm. These are some of the things our community partners can look forward to in 2015. An increased focus on the renewal and the replacement of roads and sidewalks. The refurbishment of the 2nd Avenue overpass. Elevators at the Credit Union Iplex, facility upgrades in the downtown RCMP detachment, the launch of our enhanced public transit system, residential development at the Elmwood Golf and Country Club, Phase 3 of the Sask Valley residential development, including roads and sidewalks and the availability of 77 additional lots, upgrades to our water distribution network, increased community events, the launch of our Keeping Current forums, upgrading sanitary and wastewater infrastructure, the continuation of our downtown streetlight replacement project, and our downtown underground electrical service conversion. And if anybody ever wants to have an idea of what that downtown underground service conversion would look like, just have a look up the back alley by Home Hardware there, and you'll see how much nicer that's going to be when we get all those wires put underground instead of sort of strewn along our downtown businesses. 25 by 25 is the goal. Getting there is about building on our momentum. Our aim is progress and prosperity for all of our community, with new and greater opportunities for us all. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the individuals, businesses, and organizations and institutions, our partners in progress, that make up our community. It is from you that we draw the strength and determination to continue this prosperous journey towards 25 by 25. Thanks very much.